Inna Segal, and today I want to talk to you about the shadow work. It's one of these really powerful experiences that help you to go really deep into your body, into your psyche, into whatever's been happening in your life that hasn't worked, and it helps you to transform it so that you can start to truly love yourself and truly embrace all the different aspects of yourself. So the shadow, often when we describe it, when we talk about it in terms of suppressing different energies, suppressing different aspects of ourselves, and often in that we are very judgmental of ourselves and other people. So we judge envy, jealousy, anger, frustration, sadness, and also our creativity. So very often when we disown our shadow or push it away, we can become very depressed and very fearful of life instead of enjoying life and embracing life and accepting life. So I feel that this is a subject we really want to take our time to understand. And what I find is that when I teach it, people will come into the workshop one way, often quite limited in themselves, or in a way judging themselves quite harshly about something that may have happened in the past, or maybe holding on to some secrets, or judging people around them and feeling very limited, maybe not in every area, but in a specific area, maybe with finances, health, relationships, loving themselves in particular, their beauty, their experience of life. And as they go through the processes, which are very profound but at the same time quite enjoyable and fun, and they meet their shadow selves, they start to expand and enjoy and lighten up. And often they realize that even the parts that they have disowned have gifts for them, and they have very powerful gifts. And sometimes we look at these parts in terms of archetypal energy, and sometimes we look at it in terms of what's happened in a person's life. The shadow doesn't just mean all the negative aspects of yourself that you think about. It also allows us to look at the light, the beauty, the success, the passion, the opportunities that we often push away or don't allow ourselves or limit ourselves with. So it's very important to start exploring this part of yourself, because when you do, you start to feel free in your life, you start to feel passionate, you stop feeling depressed, you start to feel truly alive. And I talk quite a lot about the shadow and the different aspects, including the inner child, the victim, the saboteur, in my book The Secret of Life Wellness, that you can read about, and you can do some of the processes in the book. But if you have an opportunity to attend a workshop, I really encourage you to do so. And just to give you one example of a person that came, he was in a very destructive relationship, as many people are, and just pushing himself to continue this relationship even though it was quite abusive. During the workshop, he realized that he couldn't continue to give away his power and still be healthy and still love himself, or to allow opportunities into his life. And he realized that the biggest aspect that he needed to deal with was guilt. And so he imagined this guilt, because I asked people in the workshop to imagine this part of themselves as if it was a person. So he imagined it as if it was a very big overweight man, and he communicated with this part. And after this process was complete, he started sweating, and he was sweating for about a week, and it was profusely. And at the end of the week, he completely changed his life, completely changed his diet, stopped eating unhealthy food, lost weight, felt much better about himself. He left that relationship, he found his own place to live in, he changed how he was doing his work and his business, and everything in his life became lighter. It was like a doorway that had been previously closed had opened, and he started to feel so much better in his life. And this is just one of many, many experiences people have. And I do feel that when you get to really see yourself in that way and get to love yourself, everything changes in your life. So I hope to see you there. I really, really encourage you to come to this particular workshop if it is any possibility for you to make it, and you'll see how much your life will change for the better.